Hello there, people. Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. I'm Anthony DeGoey. And as we go down this lonely road of season team previews, we end up right now at number 24, the Calgary Flames. Right now it's the third off-season since stars Johnny Gaudreau and Matt Tkachuk left this organization, and as we all know, Johnny Hockey signed with Columbus, and Matthew asked to be traded, and he wound up in Florida. And what they got for him, I know me at the time thought Calgary won this deal. You got Jonathan Huberdeau, that was coming off a record-breaking season for left wingers. I believe he had the most assists ever by a left winger. And then you had Weegar. And like that, we already thought Calgary won it, but not so much. Instead of being a little retool, it's ended up being a full-blown rebuild. So, let's go and start going over how Calgary did last year. Last year they had 38 wins, 39 losses, 5 overtime losses for 81 points. They scored 253 goals and allowed 267 goals. For the most part, this team is a mixture of veterans and some young players. A lot of big contracts. But, certain players need to step their games up, like Huberdeau. 52 points in 81 games. That's nowhere near what he should be producing for the contract he has now. Kadri, not bad, 82 games for 75 points. He's definitely earning his keep. And new arrival, Yegor Sharangovich, who came over from a trade with New Jersey for Tyler Toffoli. Definitely produced very well and got an extension for it. He was played in all 82 games, 31 goals, 28 assists, 59 points. I like Tyler Toffoli, but I rather would have kept Sharangovich because he was a key component to our penalty kill, which we don't have that center now, and he was misused in New Jersey, and I'm glad in Calgary he's getting the playing time and producing the way I thought he could. Blake Coleman, $6 million contract. He's doing it 78 games, 30 goals, 24 assists, 54 points. Right there. Back-to-back 30-goal scorers in Sharangovich and Blake Coleman. So they can score points, just certain players need to step it up. Their goaltending will be a bit different. They traded Jacob Markstrom to New Jersey for Kevin Ball and a first-round pick. For New Jersey, it was a win. Kevin Ball for Calgary will be a good player. He played in all 82 games last year, 1 goal, 10 assists, 11 points. He is a big stay-at-home defenseman. He's still young, still learning. He could be a very key component in Calgary's future. Then you had Dan Vladar, who played in 20 games, 8 wins, 9 losses, 2 overtime losses, a 3.62 goals against average, and a .882 save percentage. That's not NHL goaltending backup or otherwise. Maybe back in the day the numbers have been alright, but for what Calgary needs, that's not what he needs to improve, since he's going to be a key component to this goaltending camp this year. Markstrom last year played very well. He had played in 48 games, 23 wins, 23 losses, 2 overtime losses, a 2.78 goal against average, a .905 save percentage, and 2 shutouts. He wasn't like Calgary wanted to trade him, but for his age and contract and the state of the rebuild they're in, he had to go. but they got a good fair return in it. And the new goalie into the rotation will be Dustin Wolf, who also signed a contract extension in the offseason. He got into 17 games, 7 wins, 7 losses, 1 overtime loss, a 3.16 goals against average, and a .893 save percentage. No shutouts. Wolf was lighting it up in the AHL. Man, there wasn't much else he could do down there. So it is time for him to come up to the AHL. Numbers may not be what people thought they would be, but he will be fine. He will adjust. He'll be a capable goaltender this year. I mean, the main loss in the offseason was Jacob Marsh from New Jersey. But they did add some players to help in the rebuild. Of course, Kevin Ball from New Jersey. They also signed Anthony Mata. He played parts of last year with Washington and Vegas. Good role player. He can score goals. Injuries are definitely an issue with him, but overall he can be a solid second liner, third liner. And they also signed Jake Bean, a young player from Columbus. Played in 72 games, 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points. Another stay-at-home defenseman, young one too. So this offseason, Calgary added 2 younger defensemen to their franchise to help with the rebuild. Cap space, Calgary is behind Anaheim for most cap space. They have almost $20 million in cap space. I mean, man, they can take on a bad contract and get draft picks or prospects. If they use their cap space wisely, they could really accelerate the rebuild. They have a full roster, 23 contracts. They have 2 first-round picks this year in the first round, and they have 2 second-round picks. And they have 2 of the 3 tender spots. Overall, I feel Calgary will pretty much be the same as they were last year. Losing Marshall, will hurt this year. But overall, it will be a right move for them. They have, Huberdeau's contract. If you don't start producing more, that's going to look uglier. Granted, sad cap's going up, but that's going to be a hard contract to get rid of if they want to. And Kadri's playing up to the contract. So overall, my opinion is still being in the same position as they were last year. They're just really beginning to rebuild. The teardown is still in progress, so like I said, they'll stay about the same. Maybe challenge for playoffs spot if everything goes the right way. So, let us know what you think about the Calgary Flames' chances this year making playoffs down below in the comments. And if you're also enjoying the content we produce on this channel, would you please, like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, have a good night, and I'll see you later.